What is your favorite Call of Duty campaign from the Jetpack era? Do let me know down in the comment section and let's move on with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Released in 2016, this Call of Duty game is set in the future, which was not a unique thing at all at the time when this title came out, as the past few entries were also futuristic. The primary focus of this video is the campaign, which is set in a distant future where the Earth has been stripped of its natural resources as a result of population growth and constant industrial expansion. Residents on Earth now rely on colonies established elsewhere in the solar system in order to mine planets and asteroids for resources. In order to manage the colonization, trade, and space travel, the nations of the world join hands to form a new organization called the United Nations Space Alliance. And in order to defend and protect their assets and colonies in the solar system, the United Nations Space Alliance, or UNSA, form a military organization, the Solar Associated Treaty Organization, or SATO. The campaign in this game revolves around a military confrontation between the SATO and a hostile faction known as the Settlement Defense Force, or SDF, that has emerged from Mars and consists of former UNSA colonies that broke away in a war prior to the events of the game. This campaign is really underrated. It's one of the best campaigns in the modern era COD games. You play as Nick Reese of the Special Combat Air Recon, or SCAR. Nick is a Tier 1 Spec Ops pilot, and he has his own transforming fighter craft named the Jackal, which is customizable. So you are going to be engaging in a lot of space combat or aerial combat, which is not on rails at all, which was something really refreshing and new to the COD series, as something like this had never been done before in the series. Early on in the campaign, you gain access to the Retribution, a spaceship which acts as a central hub world. In the Retribution, you can view your progress and start main campaign missions and secondary quests called the Ship Assaults, which give you various cosmetic and customization items and upgrades to the Jackal as well. You also have access to a wrist computer which allows you to hack into enemy gadgets and machines such as robots. It can also be used to call reinforcements in certain campaign scenarios. The signature Call of Duty boots on the ground combat is as fun as ever, with some cool new features like fighting in zero gravity environments in certain parts of the campaign, and you're gonna have access to a boost pack as well as a grappling hook to move around in those zero gravity areas, which is really cool. The story in this campaign is really nice and easy to follow when compared to something like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which was really confusing and hard to understand actually. It features a really cool cast of characters, right from the protagonist Nick Reese to all the support cast along with him, all the soldiers around. I personally really liked the android robot Ethan in the support squad, as he has an amazing personality. While on the other hand, the main antagonist Salen Kosh, the head of the SDF, is not as fleshed out as a character as he should have been, which makes him less impactful, which is kind of a downside. But overall, the characters, the story, the narrative is really fantastic and enjoyable. And how can we forget the weapons, man? The weapon design in this title is just fantastic. Like, it features energy weapons along with the ballistic ones, and a lot of weapons in this title are hybrid actually. So like, you can turn a sniper rifle into an assault rifle, or a submachine gun into a shotgun, which is like really cool to be able to switch into weapon types on the fly. It was really cool and refreshing actually. And yeah, the guns, they look and feel amazing, they sound amazing, and overall add to the immersion and the cool factor of this title. The weapon and level design really nail the futuristic feel, making it so much more enjoyable and immersive. And then the set pieces in the campaign are so well done. They are just so chaotic and cool to look at, and my personal favorite has to be the invasion of the Earth early on in the campaign. It was just fantastic to look at, and I played it so many times and I cannot get enough of it. It's really unfortunate that this title fell prey to so much hatred when it came out back in the day. And the hate was for some really valid reasons as well, but still this campaign deserves some love. It features some really cool new gameplay elements like the space combat, a good story with really nice characters, a fine villain, a really nice setting, amazing graphics, a good sound design, amazing innovative weapon design with some really cool grenade types as well, like the seeker grenades or the anti-gravity grenades, and some cool customization in the campaign mode. So yeah, this title is totally worth checking out if you are looking for a really enjoyable single player experience, and the campaign features several difficulty levels, and the higher ones they completely remove the auto regeneration of health, which makes the campaign way more challenging. And the multiplayer mode on this one was never as popular as other Call of Duty titles, but the zombies mode is pretty good too. So that was pretty much it. Do check out other videos on the channel. Thank you very much for watching and peace out.